for a steak sandwich, medium rare, with onion rings on the side?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You win. French fries on the side.
Honey, I can't. I gotta work. We've got a new editor, and he's moved all deadlines up a week. I gotta finish this thing today.
Didn't you tell him that this is our day to have lunch together?
Well, I thought I'd hit him with the more important things after he's been here for a while.
What's he like?
I don't know, honey. I've just been introduced to him. I guess he's like the head of any big magazine.
What's the assignment?
It's ridiculous, honey. It's an article on the interaction of controlled societal motivated groups in variegated economical strata.
Can I help? I'll go out and bring us back some sandwiches.
Honey, I don't know how Franks is going to like the idea of your hanging around the office.
Franks?
Yeah, the new editor, Louis Franks.
Not Louis M. Franks.
Yeah. Do you know him?
Do I know him? Donald, if your new editor is Louis M. Franks, you just tell him that you are going to be a day late with your assignment because you are very busy spending some time and having lunch with that girl. It's going to be great seeing Louis again.
Are you sure he's going to remember you?
Yes, sir. You can go right in, Miss Marie, right through there.
And how are you?
Oh, Louis!
What a surprise.
Oh, it's so great to see you.
Here, let me look at you. How long's it been? 4 years?
Oh, no, 5.
5 years? You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, you know Donald Hollinger, my boyfriend.
Oh, of course. I didn't know he was your boyfriend. How are you, Don? So you're out of the parking ticket business, huh?
Yes. I haven't given a ticket since that summer.
She gave you a parking ticket?
No, I think I'm the only one that she didn't give a parking ticket to. You see, when I first met Ann, she was working as a meter maid.
Oh?
Yeah, that was my job. I was a meter maid for the whole summer.
In Brewster?
No, in Fenwick, before we moved to Brewster. Daddy got me the job. He was almost as excited about it as I was.
Ann, Donnie, I want to see how you look. The eggs were too loose.
Tomorrow I'll put out a screwdriver. You can tighten them up.
Paper come yet?
In the kitchen.
Ann, where are you? I've got to get to work. I want to see how you look.
Ta-da! Ta-da! That is the last ta-da I'm doing. Oh, Daddy.
Hey, let's see.
What do you think? How do I look?
Do I answer that as a father or as a potential overtime Parker?
Now, Daddy, you've got to understand. While I'm on duty, I cannot think of you as my father. You're just another New York license plate.
That's gratitude for you. If it wasn't for my influence with the mayor, you wouldn't even be in that uniform.
Oh, look, it's the fuzz.
How do you like it, Laura?
Does it go to the cleaners or do I wash it?
Goes to the cleaners.
I love it.
Well, Daddy, am I a figure of authority?
The mayor didn't hire you as a model. Ann, do you know anything about this meter job?
Oh, Daddy, there is nothing to it. Bye, Daddy.
Sir, is this your car?
Police department, please. Hi, it's Metermaid Marie speaking. Oh, fine. Listen, I have to order a tow truck right away. To tow a car away. Why? Well, because here, the law provides that any vehicle being parked in front of a fire hydrant shall be liable to removal by the designated authorities. That's me. 3 meters south of Main and Clark. Thank you. Bye.
Resting?
Oh, no. I'm one of you.
Well, if I may say so, you look much better in your uniform than I do in mine.
Thank you, Sergeant. Sir.
You're the new girl, huh?
Yes, I am. Metermaid Marie. I'm just doing this for the summer.
I see.
Oh, but I'm very dependable. As a matter of fact, I just called a tow truck to pick up that car.
Oh, have you now?
Mm-hmm. Hydrants violations regarding page 18. A ticket and a tow truck.
Yeah, well, that car isn't going anywhere, but you can tow away the ticket.
What?
The ticket. Forget it.
Oh, but sir, that's definitely a hydrant, and the book
The book
says...
made a mistake.
My book?
All the books. You see, that car happens to belong to Jim Swanson.
Mayor Swanson?
That's right. And we don't give tickets to the mayor.
But that's a fire hydrant. I mean, what if there was a fire? Where would the firemen ever plug in on this?
They'd find one somewhere. Now, just be a nice little girl and void the ticket.
Well, officer, sir, I mean, I just really, I couldn't...
Void it!
I'm sorry, sir, but I just can't do that. I mean, if you don't give the mayor a ticket, then how do you explain it to the councilmen when you give them tickets? You don't give them tickets either. Well, fine. Why overlook the postman and the...
Park commissioner?
Yeah, the park... He doesn't get them either?
And don't you forget it. And that goes for the deputy mayor, the sheriff, and the judge.
All of them? Oh, where does it all stop?
It stops with me, the restaurant owner.
Daddy, this whole thing is a lot bigger than I ever would have imagined. Corruption is running rampant.
Rampant.
What's rampant? Oh, yeah, gallantly streaming.
Look, honey, why don't you save yourself a lot of trouble? Don't rock the boat. You can't fight the system.
I'm not gonna fight it.
Atta girl.
I'm gonna change it.
Ann. Hello? Of course I'll speak to him. Can you tell me what it's about? My Ann? Oh, sure. Put him on. It's the mayor.
Well, are you beginning to get the picture, Donald?
Knowing you, yes. What did the mayor want?
My resignation.
But she wouldn't give it to him.
That's my girl.
So he fired me.
And you took it to the highest court.
No, I took it to the highest newspaper.
The Fenwick Clarion, Louis M. Frank's publisher.
You?
A younger me, a little less dressing, but a lot more vinegar.
So, the very next day, I rushed over to Louis's office, and I told him the whole thing. Well, it's just terrible. I mean, just about everybody in town is in on it, except for the dog catcher.
Well, Ann, I know exactly how you feel. I'd like to help you, but petty corruption isn't exactly front-page material, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Franks. It's obvious that I've come to the wrong place. You're not the only newspaper in Fenwick, you know. Yes, you are. Mr. Franks.
Why don't you just call me Louis?
Thank you, Louis. Mr. Franks, this year we took a course in ancient history. I mean, we studied about the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. Do you know how it collapsed?
Well, I have a feeling it has something to do with Caesar leaving his chariot and no parking, so.
Exactly.
Exactly?
Well, maybe not exactly, but it did have to do with internal corruption.
But, Ann, that was corruption, you know, corruption in big letters. The trouble in Fenwick is corruption in little people.
Yeah, but why do we even have to have a little corruption here? I mean, where does big corruption come from? Little corruption. It feeds on graft. It drinks on scandal. It breathes on vice. And it thrives on lust. Well, maybe you could forget about the thrives on.
You know what the trouble is, Ann? The trouble is that you and I, we think of it as corruption. But Sergeant Melvin, the mayor, the city councilman, they think of it as accommodation.
I just don't understand then why we spend so much time studying about Rome and learning about right and wrong and how to act if you just put us down for trying to apply it in your world.
Us old folks.
No, I...
All right. You know what I'm going to do? You go home and you write your letter, and I'm going to run it next week's edition.
You are? Oh, Mr. Franks, that's terrific. Oh, thank you. I'm going to go right home right now. I'm going to start working on it right today.
And in addition to thrives on, I'd leave out the decline and fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, you're right. No decline and fall. Just leave that right out. Where will I start? Shakespeare. Something's rotten in the state of Fenwick. Something's very rotten in the state of Fenwick. Something's rotten to the core in the state of Fenwick.
Something is rotten in Fenwick, the town in which I was employed as a meter maid. I wish to make known a situation which exists in our town that I am sure your readers will find utterly abhorrent, as indeed I did. Ann?
What?
Where are you? Come on down here.
What is it, Daddy?
Do you know what you've done?
The Clarion. Is my letter in it?
Yes, your letter's in it. Now, young lady, start explaining.
Well, wait a minute.
Explain.
Well, Daddy, you
I'm
said...
not interested in your explanations.
Daddy, will you stop getting so upset? I only said what had to be said.
Who said it had to be said?
My conscience.
Your conscience doesn't have to do business every day with the mayor and the town council.
Daddy, everything I said is true. If there's anything you ever taught me, it was that.
That's right. I told you to say what's true, not to write it in a letter to the editor. Hello. Oh, hello, Mayor. How are you? Did I, what? See this morning's paper? Hang on, it's right here. Oh, yes, the thing about the sewer taxes. Great idea, Jim. Yeah, yes, sirree. Yeah, you're doing great things in sewerage. Oh? Not that? Letter section? Wrote a letter, did you? Oh, hang on. Well, how do you like that? You don't. Uh-huh. Yeah. Look, Jim. Yes, you're right, Jim. Totally right, Jim. Uh-huh. Now, wait a minute, Jim. Now, hold it, Jim. No, Jim, now, you listen to me. No, my daughter wrote that letter without consulting me. That's all I can say in my own defense. And it's a good thing she didn't consult me, because I would have told her everything wrong. First off, I would have told her not to write the letter, not to get involved, not to say what she felt, not to challenge the wrongs of the older generation. And I'll tell you something else, Jim. I'm mighty proud of what my daughter did. What do you think of that? And if you wanted to be punished, don't tell me. Write a letter to the editor. Do what? Do whatever you want.
Daddy. Oh, Daddy, you were wonderful.
Don't you wonderful me. I haven't finished with you yet.
What did the mayor say? He seemed pretty mad at the end there.
Nothing. I'll see you tonight. I hope you didn't miss anything.
I wonder what the mayor could have said to Daddy at the end. Daddy really sounded like it was important.
Your father has to go before the mayor and the city council this week to get permission to extend his parking lot. Mayor probably told him he was going to vote against it now.
Oh, no, he wouldn't do that.
I read your letter, Anne. He'll do it. And the other councilmen will do it, too.
Well, that's terribly wrong. That's just not right. That's wrong, isn't it, Laura? Don't you think that's wrong? What kind of a political machine is present here in Fenwick?
You're asking me?
Of course I'm asking you. Don't you care? Don't you want to help clean up Fenwick?
As soon as I finish cleaning your room and the rest of the house, if I get a few minutes, I'll look into it.
Well, I'm sorry if the letter caused you embarrassment, Mr. Mayor. However, I can't print a retraction. The young lady that wrote the letter had every right to say what she did. That's called freedom of speech. And I had every right to print it. That's called freedom of press. Well, now, if you can prove that her statements are false, I'm well aware of that, yes. Well, that's fine. Fine. It certainly is your right. It's called freedom of money.
Oh, my gosh. You too.
Who is the owner of Fenwick's largest department store? Mayor Swanson, right? He just withdrew all of his advertising from the Clarion.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Practically got all of the other advertisers to do the same.
Well, that's terrible. That's downright undemocratic.
No. The problem is that it's very democratic. They even lost Morton's funeral home. They're going to put all their advertising in radio.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
Hardly wait to hear the jingles.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, I'm going to the library and get a book on how to starve to death.
Oh, gee, Mr. Franks, I'm so sorry. And I got you involved in this, and now you're all messed up.
No, Anne, that is not true. Not true. I printed your letter, and I'm proud of it. You're a wonderful girl, and you're going to be a wonderful woman. And rich, too, I hope. Because I may be able to use a few dollars.
Okay. I know what has to be done. This town is rotten to the core, right? I'm going to the core.
Yes, Mona.
Mr. Mayor, Mrs. Harris from the Women's League is here.
I'm in a conference with Councilman Diggs. She'll just have to wait.
And the gentleman from Save Our Parks is still waiting, along with the Centennial Committee.
They'll all have to wait. Well, I got you blitzed in the first game. Deal.
My wife's waiting for me.
Deal.
All right. I really should go, though.
Just keep dealing. Did you cancel your ads with Franks?
Sure, but it's not going to help my business any.
Well, when we get a retraction, we'll start taking ads again.
No, I want to get here. No, please, you cannot keep me. I'm going to see the mayor. I'm sorry, sir. I just want to talk to you for just a minute. I'm very sorry, sir, but you've got gin.
Got myself gin?
Who are you? Wait a minute. Lou Marie's daughter, right?
That's right, sir.
Dealt myself gin.
Miss Poison Pen.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Mayor, but I was just exercising my right as a citizen.
Well, if it's exercise you want, just turn around and jog right out of this house.
I'm a citizen.
Oh, citizen, yes. A voter, no.
You go, Mayor.
You're supposed to be the mayor of all the people over and under 21.
Don't mix up your cards, Jim. This hand counts.
Should I call the chief?
And you can call the Marines, too, if you like. That'd make a fine headline. Big Jim calls the Marines and the police just to get rid of one little meter maid.
It's okay, Mona. You can go. Why are you sobbing?
Because I'm scared.
Sit down.
I don't really want to sit down. I just want to tell you what I have on my mind, and then I want to leave.
Go ahead, Jim. Pick up a card.
I always used to get along with your father.
Some get along. I write a letter, and you won't even extend his parking lot.
Well, this is a world of favors.
Well, then I'd like you to do me a favor. Let me just say what I have on my mind.
Okay, Jim, you go.
Okay. I did write that letter. And what did you do to me? Nothing. That's what you did to me, but you took it out of my father, who had absolutely nothing to do with it, except you call being my father having something to do with it, which wouldn't stand up in any logical explanation.
Do you ever breathe?
No. And then you tried to put him out of business. And if that wasn't enough, you went after Mr. Franks, who was only doing what he was supposed to do, printing letters to the editor. And if he doesn't kowtow to you, he's going to be out of business, too.
I did all that?
I dealt myself, Jim.
You did more than that. You said that you were the mayor and you could do anything you wanted. And that makes you a South American dictator.
Honey, I'm proud of you. That took a lot of courage standing up to those men, and they backed down.
Well, they laughed me out of their office.
Yeah, but I mean, your father got everything straightened out with his restaurant.
Well, not exactly. 2 months later, Daddy was out of business. That's when we moved to Brewster. And that's when Lewis put out the greatest edition ever of the Clarion.
Well, I don't know whether it was the greatest, but it certainly was the last. I keep a copy around just to remind me. Corruption starts with little things. That's the greatest thing that ever happened to me, being run out of town. Got me out of a weekly newspaper, and eventually to this little place.
Yeah.
There you go, Ann, and I've been blaming Mr. Franks.
For what?
Well, for my assignment. If you hadn't gotten him here, I never would have had to do it.
Well, Don, I owe Ann something. Why don't you just forget the assignment?
Oh, well, I don't know, Mr. Franks. That smacks a little of influence, you know, a bit of the decline of the Roman Empire. I think I'll stick with it.
Well, I had another assignment that takes precedent.
If it's lunch, I vote yes.
Don?
Make that 2 votes.
Well, that's more than Big Jim got the next time he tried to run. Where would you like to eat, Ann?
Well, that all depends. If the big publisher is buying, I know a fabulous French restaurant I'd love to go to. And if the young writer is buying, there's a nice, homey little hamburger spot we could all go to.
Oh, don't be silly. No, it'll be my treat, and we'll go to the most expensive place in town. There's nothing to worry about. I just put it on my expense account. Maybe we'll order from the coffee shop. You like peanut butter and jelly? She likes a little sandwich. Hello? Yes, Mr. Franks. Yes, sir, I'll be done in 5 minutes. Yeah, right, bye. Hello? Oh, hi, Jerry. Well, nothing much. Just sitting here talking with Ann.